10 crazy beauty rules Addison Rae has to follow for TikTok. Addison Rae is one of TikTok's biggest stars and fans can't get enough of her. But did you know she follows several strict rules to maintain her appearance? Before we get started, remember to hit the like button so we know who Addison's real fans are. Addison's early years. Addison Rae has become one of the internet's fastest rising stars. She is a massive influencer on social media, including major platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTuber, and more. She is most well known for the dance videos she posts on TikTok, where she has millions of followers to keep up with her frequent uploads. Her most popular TikTok account is her Addison Rae profile, though she has partnered up with many other creators over the years and is associated with countless accounts and profiles. Her lip sync and dancing routine videos were an instant hit with viewers, and she became one of the first major stars to break away from the TikTok mold. Growing up, Addison wasn't the girl anyone expected to make it big in the entertainment business. She was just your average girl from Louisiana who had a simple life in mind, though fate had other plans. Addison was born in October of 2000 and has two younger siblings who couldn't be further from her chosen path of life. She was raised in a typical Southern household by her mother and father and attended Calvary Baptist Academy in her hometown of Shreveport. She attended this school for the majority of her younger life and has not yet decided if she plans on attending college. And with her newfound fame, she may not need to. Addison's parents were always incredibly supportive of her decisions about schooling and entertainment. Her parents have both appeared in her videos on several occasions, and she uploads videos with her mother quite often. It seems as though her viewers love the idea of getting her family involved because the videos with her parents always seem to get more views than her regular videos. Addison's dedicated fans inspired her mother to create her on TikTok account, and she is currently doing quite well for herself. She found hundreds of thousands of followers almost instantly, and fans can't get enough of Addison's family. Interestingly, her mother isn't just a social media sensation, she's a college-educated engineer. Addison's launch into TikTok stardom. Addison began her life on social media back in 2014. She created various social media profiles but was not pursuing them as a business. She was posting the same way that you and I do, but friends and fans began to take notice of the young woman. Without putting forth too much effort, Addison began to notice that her Instagram profile was getting thousands of followers who she didn't recognize. The vast majority of us post to Instagram to share life's priceless moments with friends and family, but Addison was beginning to develop a cult following on the platform. Before long, she had hundreds of thousands of followers who were interested in her every move. Addison did her best to please her fans, and when TikTok began to increase in popularity, she created an account and became an overnight success. Her first view videos brought in a few thousand views, but it didn't take long for Addison's career to skyrocket. She posted a video with her mother in which they were both dancing to a pop song. Addison didn't think much of the video, but it soon became the most popular video she had ever released. The video gained hundreds of thousands of views overnight and eventually began to bring in millions of new fans. In her first year on TikTok, she gained over 10 million new fans. It was around this time that several other creators were beginning to gain ground on TikTok, though no one knew what to do with this newfound fame. Enter Charli D'Amelio, Chase Hudson, and several other founding members of the famous TikTok group Hype House. A group of young teens banded together to create a brand and collective creators group titled Hype House, which would contract various TikTok creators who were doing well on the platform. Addison became one of the first major stars to join the group, allowing her to connect and create content with dozens of new creators. From here, her career grew substantially, and she began to see success from every video and photo she uploaded. The bulk of her success remains on TikTok, but Addison has been able to spread her fans across several different apps and websites, securing her success for the foreseeable future. The majority of Addison's uploads now involve dance routines, makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, selfies, and various other photos that she shares from her day-to-day life. Addison's natural beauty. It's no secret that Addison has a natural beauty that most of us could only dream of, though all of that beauty doesn't come naturally. Truth be told, it takes a lot of hard work for Addison to maintain her dreamy appearance. She takes part in various daily routines to keep her appearance the best it can be. Beauty Blender. Addison's go-to applicator for her makeup is the Beauty Blender tool, which can be found at retailers across the globe. She uses this tool for various portions of her makeup process, but mostly brings it out when she is applying foundation. This makes sure that your makeup is smooth and even across your face and neck, without leaving behind any harsh lines or imperfections on her skin. This is a tool that is used by many professionals to make sure that their clients have that nude appearance, rather than looking like they're wearing 5 pounds of makeup on their face. It works quite well for Addison. MAC Prep plus Prime Fix. One of the major secrets to Addison's carefully crafted makeup routine is a product that was released by MAC, known as MAC Prep plus Prime Fix. This is a liquid that she wets her beauty blender with, which can act as a toner, a primer, and a setting spray all in one. She chooses the lavender color as it seems to work best with her skin tone and desired results. She uses this combination with her base as well to give a more even complexion to her skin. Lavender may seem like an odd color choice, but it's great for offsetting certain skin tones. Dwyer Skin Forever Foundation. Foundation is one of the most important decisions in any beauty routine. Foundation can make or break a makeup application, with a bad foundation potentially ruining an otherwise great-looking session. Addison worked hard to choose a great foundation that worked well for her and settled on Dwyer Skin Forever Foundation. The interesting thing about Addison is that she doesn't use a concealer, so the Dwyer Skin Foundation works out well for her, giving her a long-lasting skin tone without worrying about reapplications throughout the day. For anyone who's looking for a great foundation that can last for many hours, Addison says that you shouldn't look any further than Dwyer Skin. Kylie Cosmetics Bronzer. The next step in Addison's routine is likely one you didn't expect. She uses a bronzer to help her cheekbones to pop, but she chose to purchase the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer for this. Many of her fans speculate that the specific shade she uses is nicknamed Toasty. So if you're looking to perfectly match Addison's complexion, that's the shade you want to look for. Addison says she applies this product to both her cheeks and forehead with a large bronzer brush, preferably a dense one. She then blends this out a bit so that it doesn't look like her face has racing stripes, and overall, it's a great look for her. Beauty Counter Color Pinch Cream Blusher. One of Addison's most recognizable features is her sun-kissed skin complexion. This is a look she has become world famous for, and she achieves it by applying 2 different types of cream blushes. She begins with an application of the Color Counter Color Pinch Cream Blusher. This helps to amplify certain skin tones to add a bit more life to your makeup application. She chooses the color Caramel and places it across her nose, cheeks, chin, and forehead so that it is evenly applied. She then switches over to a certain color and applies blush again, this time only to her nose and cheeks. She chooses the shade Umber for this, then blends everything using only her fingers. MAC Hyper Real Glow. Addison tends to keep her highlighting application pretty mellow. Many stars will go all out with highlighting, but Addison prefers to keep it relatively neutral and concise. She chooses to use the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette, usually choosing the Get It Glowin' variety. She then took her finger and applied the middle shade of this to her nose and the corner of her eyes. This is the only area where she applies this makeup, and she blends it in gently. She then moves right along so that her face doesn't look unnaturally vibrant. Hourglass Arch Brow Shaping Gel. Another trademark for Addison is her amazingly thick and dark eyebrows. You may think that her eyebrows are naturally this luxurious, but she enhances them quite a bit. Not to say that they aren't natural, but she works to get them as fluffy and deep as possible. She does this with the Hourglass Arch Brow Shaping Gel. She uses this gel to tint her eyebrows a bit darker than they are naturally, then brushes them all straight up. This gives her a much fuller look than her brows may naturally have, and she leaves them alone after this. Seems like a lot of beauty gurus spend tens of minutes working on their brows, but Addison naturally has some pretty solid brows without having to do a ton of work to them. NARS Lipstick. Addison doesn't usually wear a lot of lipstick. She prefers a more natural appearance, and it seems like her fans prefer this as well, though she does tint her lips slightly by using NARS Lipstick. She says that NARS is her favorite brand, and it seems like she's most likely using the shade Vivian from NARS Audacious Lipstick series. IT Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara. Addison finishes off her appearance with a brand of mascara that has been gaining popularity recently. She uses the IT Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara to provide herself with a very full, luscious eyelashes that can last all day. This is the brand that many gurus are now using and has become incredibly popular for many people who consider themselves to be makeup aficionado. Though, Addison says she may switch brands from day to day depending on what look she's going for. A good night rest. In addition to Addison's various techniques and tips for getting a very solid look out of your makeup, it's also important to get a good night's rest so that you won't appear tired and run down the following day. Working in our day-to-day lives can be extremely difficult, whether you're in school, attending a job, or working from home. We all get exhausted from a variety of different reasons, so a good night's rest is one of the best makeup tips any guru can give you. If you're unrested and wake up with deep bags under your eyes, makeup can only help so much. We all have to be certain to get to bed on time each night so that we can wake up well rested for the next day. This doesn't only help your appearance, but also your mental health as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and ring the notification bell to keep up to date with our future videos.